What's going on, family? It's your boy. I'm back. Another video. On this one, I want to tell people, stop thinking small. You got to think big to go somewhere. You got to have a goal to go somewhere. You want to be successful, you got to think big. You cannot think small. Well, how do I stop thinking small? Stop thinking about little things like pay a bill, a little punk ass bill. You know, stop thinking small about little everything that's small, all these little tiniest things. Think about wealth, think about love, think about abundance, think about your God self, think about everything that's high in nature, think about infinity. you know Everything, it's all here for us. Abundance. you know just come outside, take a look around. It's unstoppable. It's unstoppable. There's nothing you can't have. Stop Stop putting blockages in your way. I mean, other blockages, they go come, but you don't need to set any up for yourself and then wonder where they come from. Because people tend to do that throughout their life. They tend to make certain blockages that will hold them back from getting where they trying to be. Take, for instance, let's say I meet somebody. Now, I know damn well this person not good for me. I know damn well this person just go sit up here and try to use me and abuse me. They not uplifting me. They not helping me build. It seemed like soon as I move forward to success or something, you got this motherfucker right next to me, bringing me back down or some shit like that. Them the type of people you don't want to, keep around your circle. They are gonna keep you in the small stage. They're gonna talk about is small things, and them small things that they are thinking about, and they blurting out their mouth, which is small as hell, and damn well you could do better. What they are talking about is gonna stick to you. It's gonna trap itself inside your brain. Then you're gonna live that life out for them, with them. You know what I mean? But if you want different, you have to change the way you think, and you have to change the way another person may think. And if that person don't want to think the way you think, and you may just have to let that person go. I don't care how, hard it may be. I don't care about none of that. This is what you have to do for yourself if you want to change your life. You have to think about these things. Anything that is holding you back, any type of blockages, you have to knock down. If there's a wall, knock that motherfucker down, blow it up, do something, get it out your way. You know what I'm saying? Anything. It don't necessarily have to be a person. It could be anything. You know what I'm saying? You have to start thinking big. You have to start thinking more creative. How can you take anything that you find out new and go to the lab with it to make sure it's in your life, to make sure it's successful in your life. You got to experiment. You got to experiment everything that's going on in life, because that's why it's here, for you to experience, for you to know, for you to grasp, for you to have consciousness of it, for you to be awakened of it, for you to be aware of it. You have to get the experience and the consciousness of pretty much everything that's going on in life. You can't just stay stuck in one spot, because if you stay stuck in that one spot, guess what you missing? You missing everything else that's going on in life just because of that one spot. You did. So start thinking big. Change your diet up. Change your food, because your food is going to help you think correctly. Man, your food is very important. Water is very important. You know, I got something in my mouth. Some food I was eating. The skin of an apple tastes like or something. But that messed me all up. But just start thinking about what it is that you really are trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Stop thinking about small things, little petty change. Money, like I said before, money is a tool. It's all energy. You need to use it the way you need to use it. Stop being a slave to this money. You don't work for money. How do you work for money? This is what I'm working on my damn self, you know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to help other people out with it as well, you know, to break open, get up out of that shell, get up out of that box, you know what I'm saying? Step the hell outside, man. Step the hell outside. They could change a whole lot of things, as well as you drinking that water, as well as you eating some good food, fruits. Your diet is all, it's going to change everything. It's going to have your thought process correctly. It's going to have you moving more freely. It's going to it's going to help you attract more things that you probably been having a hard time attracting, you know. And you could say this correspond with the last video I made, you know what I'm saying? Because I just want people to start thinking about bigger things, you know what I'm saying? Doing something extraordinary, being the person that you are here to be, you know, being an experimenter, you know what I'm saying? You have to get out here and understand what these things are and go through this life understanding what these things are in order to, you know what I'm saying, explain it to somebody else to help them grow, to, you know, either get to your level or help them pass your level. You know, you ain't got to be the most wealthiest person, you know, all that extra shit, because we all equal. I don't care what you talking about. I don't care what these people may be saying either. We all damn equal, because at the end of the day, when you take that motherfucking money away, guess what you got that I got? You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be no goddamn different. You gonna be the same as I. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing that's making people look better than somebody else, is this damn money situation. And that's because people put all this power into money and shit, when they shouldn't even be putting money into power. They should be just using the damn money for what it's for. You know what I'm saying? All that extra stuff, that's why this world is crazy and fucked up now. You know what I'm saying? But everybody could have all this money. You know what I'm saying? We just have to work on ourselves and work together, and, you know what I'm saying, creating some type of service to where the service will pull the money in. You know what I'm saying? That means the money is working for you. The business is working for you. Everything is working for you instead of you working for it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be working for it. You want everything, every branch that you put out and the leaves grow off of it, you want it all to come back to the source. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But you have to put it out there. You have to do what you got to do. You can't nobody else do it for you. You have to want this change. You have to want to be wealthy. You have to want to be living a life in abundance. You have to want to be eating grapes, strawberries, mangoes, pineapples, watermelon. You have to want this type of life. And this is what's going to help you be more successful and more creative in life, to push you forward to where you could be more financially free. You can't just sit back and wait for it to happen thinking the universe is just going to give it to you. No, it's not going to work like that. You can't just say I want or I am and you have no foot on the ground to take action in what you are talking about. You actually have to put yourself in that situation. You know what I'm saying? So let's just say you want to be rich. How do you think these guys be rich? That is rich. They put themselves in the situation of being rich and eating rich type foods. You know what I'm saying? So their thinking process could be more clearer and they could be more focused on getting even more wealthier. You know what I'm saying? This is what they do. They don't sit up and eat a bunch of bullshit that's gonna mess up their vibrations and have them thinking at a low level, to where pretty much all the time they listening, looking, and talking all about self-destruction. You know, they not paying attention to anything that's going to uplift, build, grow, be successful, wealthy, living an abundance lifestyle, becoming financially free. This is what people go through. So I just wanted to make this quick video for you guys out there to tell you to, you know what I'm saying, just get your mind off of the bullshit and start thinking about some real great stuff that could help you out throughout your everyday life until you switch realms, because you never die. You are energy. You never die. So until you go to another dimension, another plane or whatever, just build off any and everything that you can possibly while you here. You know what I'm saying? Make the best of it. Live the life correctly. It's time for change. We got to teach the youth so they can live a correct life, because it's pretty much over for us that's older already. But we could get our hands on this knowledge and teach our youngest. And that's what it's all about. You know, so start changing your life so you could change their life. And as you change your life, you could show them the beauty in being different, from being not a follower, for being the type of person that's gonna take itself away from the masses of people that's just out here, you know what I'm saying, um, talking, speaking, acting, everything about destruction of the human race, you know what I'm saying, or the black race, you know what I'm saying. It's for the people that just want to speak on the black issues. I really don't care. This shit happens everywhere. But I stand for my people first, and I want my people to understand that, so just teach our youngins so they could grow up and make a change as well. And you can start by showing them the greatness and what we are talking about by changing yourself, and we're not going to think small no more. We're going to think big. We're going to think big. We're going to think connecting. We're going to think abundance. We're going to think teamwork. We're going to think dream work. We're going to use our imagination and put it to work and create real realities. You dig? That's what we're going to do. So start focusing on that, putting your plans down on paper. You know what I'm saying? Do your meditation to get it right. It's multiple things you could do, but you have to focus in on it. If you want to reach the goal, you have to focus in on it. And I don't want you thinking small no more. I want you thinking big numbers, money with commas. That way, anytime you get something coming in, you could take care of multiple things, you know what I'm saying, and still have something left over. You have to start thinking that way. You have to start eating that way. You have to start walking that way, and everything will fall in place for you. Watch what I tell you. Just stick to it and keep your head up high, because no one's going to mess with you. The correct people will be around you to support you and help you push it forward. And, the rest, they just going to be on the sidelines hating, talking they bullshit, and don't even pay no attention to it. Just keep focus on what you supposed to be doing. Don't be worried about what nobody else talking about, because the only person that's going to get you right is you. You know what I'm saying? Your reflections out here, they just may be a lower self of you. You know what I'm saying? Or they might be in a higher self of you, and they will come along to try to help you out and give you more motivation. So with that being said, I'm going to be out on this video, people. Make this a good Sunday. I might be back a little later with another video. But peace. Like, subscribe, share.